2 games played in the series. 2 games decided in overtime. That's how close the series has been. There's not been a lot that separated these two teams through the first 2 games that were played in Phoenix, but we get to come back home in front of our home fans for Game 3 for the first time in this series. An update on the playoffs to this point: the San Jose Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers in that series, 2-1. Not good news for a potential battle of Alberta. Obviously, we took the first 2 games in fortunate fashion in overtime. A huge swing in momentum for us coming back home after being on the road. St. Louis, the President's Trophy winners, up 2-1 over Nashville. How about Nashville, though, being able to take a game on the road in that series before they came back home? I'm assuming they had a split through the first 2 games, didn't they? So I think St. Louis went on the road to Nashville and took a game in Game 3. Winnipeg, even with Minnesota through 2 games, Florida is up 2-1 on Montreal. Detroit and Tampa Bay, Detroit trailing 2-0 in that series. The Columbus Blue Jackets, unsurprisingly to me anyway, on the verge of sweeping the Buffalo Sabres. The Devils 2-0 over to the Islanders so far. So that's all the series to this point. Let's get it going for Game 3. But before that, look at who freaking leads the NHL in goals. Well, there's a 4-way tie, but amongst them is Sean Monahan, the guy that I let go. We're going to end up playing the Sharks. I can tell. We're going to play the Sharks. I can feel it. Back on home ice in the Saddle Dome for the first time in this series, and for the first time in the playoffs since Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, in which the cup was lifted in this building by these very Calgary Flames. Gotta give it up to Burke. Brendan Burke has been phenomenal in the goal crease for the Coyotes. He's kept them in games. He's single-handedly the biggest reason that the first 2 games in the series went to overtime in the first place. He gave his team a chance to win. Oh, Aaron Ekblad, man, the spinoramas are not necessary. I was just trying to dump the puck in. Oh, Sagan, inside out move to the back door. It's going to deflect into Burke off of his own defenseman, Ekman Larson, standing in front. And already we can see the Coyotes are trying to mix it up and get it going physically. They're trying to establish the physical tone in this game already. That was a quick shift for the first line. But honestly, I'm not going to disagree with it. Just go out there and throw whoever you feel needs to be on the ice. That was a weird collision between Faxa and Hansel. Blum, or I believe it was Hansel, streaking down the wing. That's going to go and get flung through the goal crease. I'm doing my 3rd game in one evening, so a little bit burned out on the commentary front, but I'm really here to do this. I want to get this game going. I want to see if we can get the upper hand 3-0 series lead here tonight. Oh my God, carved them up. What a goal for Calvert, but what a goal created as a team. And for the first time in this series, we have the opening goal in a game. And again, the first goal in the game is scored within the first couple of minutes. I think for the 3rd straight game, the opening few minutes in the game, a goal is scored. For the first time, it's Calgary, though, scoring the goal. And what passing between the trio on the ice, the trio of forwards. I think it was Faxa to Hanowski, then Hanowski to Calvert to create the goal. Tic-tac-toe, baby. First time I've actually scored, I think, in this game. First time I think I've ever actually scored a legit tic-tac-toe goal. That was just amazing passing. I mean, it was wide open on the back door. How would you ever miss? So the first line's back out there. They're getting another shift, and the Flames fans are into it now. We got our home crowd behind us, playing in a building that we are familiar with and we love to play in. Oh, the Coyotes are not on their game. They're not on their best game right now. Banked up to Perry. Perry is a one-man show. He protects the puck. Look at that puck shielding ability. Corey Perry Missed it off the wide of the net, off the outside of the net. That'll be a slash. We have the early momentum. We have the early surge in the game, and then we go take a penalty like that one. This will be Ryan Kujawenski to the box. Kuju. I just can't believe that in the first game, in the live comm that did not save, I called him Kuju. I wish it had saved because that moment was pretty hilarious. I wasn't laughing my ass off, but it was pretty funny. It was just like I was so panicked on that on the breakaway or whatever the opportunity was for Kujawenski in that game. Blocker save. Clefbaum, we got a chop at that puck. We did not do it successfully. Block to Lesio. Mrazek plays it to the corner. The Coyotes are going on a wholesale change, so I'm just going to, sure, I'll flip it down the rink. That's an easy clear for me. Why did you change? You had the puck in. You had the puck in the zone on the power play. Why would you go on a change? I know fresh legs, but wow. Forget fresh legs, man. You have a chance to get, a chance to get the other team hemmed in. You're on the man advantage. I shouldn't really be complaining. It helps my team out. Anything to bail out my penalty killers. Clefbaum stops it behind his own net. Oh, that's painful. That's going to be painful. Lars Eller scoops in and helps his teammates out. Dished off on the wing. Riley Smith, the power kill activated for the Flames. Lars Eller bumped off the puck for a moment, but he's going to stay with this play. He'll get it on the net. Force Burke to make a save. That's all that we can ask for. Continue to make him work. I don't know why Lars Eller is holding his head. I know he got bumped a bit on that shift, but it was nothing, in my opinion, to hold your head about. Go in there and keep pressuring these guys with a forecheck. Be hungry for the puck. That's my puck. And the Coyotes have it, and you have to get it back. You have to be hungry to go get that puck back. That's the backdoor goal, and they want to talk about a wide open backdoor goal. The Coyotes have one. They tap it in. It's Lesio. It's an even strength goal, so it was right after the power play had expired. Max Domi did a good job to get to that puck. We were in no man's land defensively, and this is just a wide open tap. And I mean, it's the equivalent of making a 2-foot putt. How do you miss? How would you miss? Lesio didn't miss. We tied the game at 1. I knew that it was going to be too good to hold on to that lead for that long. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't give it up on the power play, so I mean, if you're from a PK standpoint, the PK numbers get better. The 5-on-5 play is not. Oh, did that get on net? Did that deflect on net? Foligno out from behind the net. In front, and we're right back. Kujawenski. He went to the box. He's back out there now, and he collects a goal. He tallies on a backdoor feed. We've got backdoor goals happening tonight. Out from behind the net, Foligno prevails, sends it across in front of Burke to his teammate Kujawenski, who gets his first playoff goal with the Calgary Flames. His first playoff goal, I think, all time. I think that may be his first career postseason goal. That tie game didn't last for very long, did it? Flames have reclaimed that lead. All important 2-1 lead in the first period of play. We live and breathe playoff hockey here in Calgary. Holmberg with a sidestep around, shoots, short side, glove save by Mrazek. A very important glove save from Peter Mrazek, and now we can start pushing Domi out of the way. This line might be a problem. Yeah, Domi, go skate back to your crease, son. You don't want any of this. You don't want Risto, baby. You don't want Risto. I love that the whole time Domi was like skating back toward the crease. I think his shift was done. Oh, we got a goal here for oh, yes. Well, Faxa stepped in. He was in charge on that play, at large and in charge. We're going to skate this. Jonathan Blum, head of steam. He moves to the outside. Blum dished off to Hanowski. We got it back. Anyone going back door? That seems to be the theme tonight. Knocked down out of midair by Calvert. He plays it from the corner. Forward play. The controller feels very weird. Oh, backdoor play indeed. Faxa denied. Wow, Burke is just, he's tenacious in the net. This is impressive stuff. Second to none, except for Peter Mrazek. He is second to Peter Mrazek so far in the game, or in the series, and the game as well, because he is trailing on the scoreboard. He has not made that extra save. Burke he's been working hard in this series. The Coyotes have put him to work. He probably feels like they're putting him out the pasture. The way that their team has played so far in this series. That was probably the sloppiest thing I could have done with Aaron Ekblad on that possession. Very slow and behind it. All right, Kudrowinski. Kuju shoots, and it's probably turned away on the short side. Lucy with a rapid reception of the puck. It was free. This game is kind of chaotic right now. It has certainly opened up a little bit. I actually don't mind this series opening up a little. That's a penalty, definitely. They did not hold up. They kept going. Full charge. It's a major. That might be a death sentence for the Coyotes. That really might be. Lesio? Is that who wears 30? Lesio is gone. I was talking about you don't want any of Risto. Hopefully Risto was not injured because remember, in last year's playoff run, Alexei Laxo got boarded much the same way on a 5-minute major call. Hold on, let me just slow down because we're on a power play. I need to focus. I'll talk about Laxo later on. Oh, man, they're an aggressive PK. Oh, whoa, Calvert. We had a guy set up for the one-timer right there. They're an aggressive PK. I mean, a very aggressive PK to the point that we can't get anything done. Perry has it now. Down low. For Clefbaum. Clefbaum backdoor. Boom. Calvert into the glove. It's a 5-minute major. They're going to have to be aggressive. They're going to have to be. This is a 5-minute major. They have no choice but to start pushing it offensively. They're going to try to go for it. They're going to try to scramble and create frenetic situations on the ice. We just got to be ready for it. Clefbaum was not. And I pray that he is not injured. And going off, he is on the bench. He's good to go. I don't think Ristolainen's on the power play, and I don't really care if he needs to be. I need someone to just get me a goal. Ekblad over the net. Cleared? It is. It's cleared. Oh, Laxo, man. Maybe you should just get boarded and get injured, man. Get off the freaking ice. Already a minute wasted on this 5-minute major. Backdoor. Oh, but Pietrangelo was wise to that play. Laxo, I'm going to freaking cave your skull in. Unreal. You have to make a save on Virtanen shorthanded. They have their power kill activated. Change the D. All right, I'm going to punch this to the outside. Skate into your own play and send it down low. We got to outnumber these guys. Down low, in the corners, everywhere, all along the ice. It's a power play, guys. It's a power play. We cannot deal with the aggressiveness of the Coyotes' penalty kill. We need a goal on this 5-minute major. We need a goal. Wow, what a play up the... Yep, oh my God. What the frick? What was that? What the hell was that? Down low. Clefbaum in front. Calvert. Save. Bobbled save. Not cleared. Now cleared by the Calgary Flames. We clear the puck on our own power play. Sent down to Peter Mrazek. Left along for Clefbaum. This is so sloppy. We were not ready for the tenacity of the Coyotes penalty kill. But back to the point. Back up top. Bank for Calvert. You got a stutter step move to the out. Man, they're going right at you. And Calvert, in a bit of frustration, has tried to start a fight. Hopefully we didn't take a penalty. We did not. It's just a normal power play now for us. Drop pass for Hanowski. Hanowski in front, across for Sagan. Holmberg clears. Just been a bad power play. But, you know, they've forced the issue. Their aggressiveness. Oh, what a move by Calvert. That's beautifully done. Sagan, we need to get inside. Shoot, Sagan. Get it. On the net. Yeah. Make him take that face off. I'm here all night, bud. I'm here all night, Hansa. Do you want the better number 11? Do you want a piece of the better number 11 in this series? You don't. We gotta figure something out. Maybe we need to change our power play formation. Oh, we couldn't get to that. Domi clears. Oh, leave it. Lead. Up to Smith. Oh, my God. Why did you come back so far, Riley Smith? Look at Smith. Short-side attempt on Burke. It's not going to go in. But we will set up for a face-off. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try overload strategy. Screw you. Get out of here. You absolute nutsack. Go sit on the bench. Go sit on the Coyotes bench. You don't even deserve any of my attention. Oh, my God. This Ekblad. It's Perry. Shoveled along the ice. Saved by Burke. It's just one face-off after another right now. Oh, look at Perry. That is such a Corey Perry thing to do. The empty net after the face-off and to put the puck into it. Surprised he didn't draw a crowd after that. Oh, Ekblad, way to keep it, though. It doesn't go all the way down the ice. Might as well have done. Oh, I got Gotta buy time. Gotta buy time. Blackso spinning off of that. Back to the point. Hanowski. Ekblad. Back to Ekblad. Oh, my God. Oh, are we just overthinking it? Is our power play just overthinking it? Ekblad retrieve it. So this was not actually, as it turns out, a death sentence for the Coyotes. Oh, if that went in, that would have been crazy. Back to the point. I'm just going to shoot. There it is, Aaron Ekblad. It's not a power play goal, but it is an absolute wicked slap shot for the top corner. He didn't miss. Perfectly aimed into the net. Even strength goal. Ekblad just pissed off. He just rocketed that thing. He skated right down the middle, right down Main Street, and said, I'm going to have a go. Have an absolute blast, baby. Look at the fist pump. He knows. That's his first playoff goal of this series. His first goal of this series. Not his first playoff goal ever, but his first of this playoffs, if you know what I'm saying. I told you, man, third game of the night, commentary's really going to be off. I knew it would be. I'm pretty pissed off, too, after the way we played that 5-minute major. Not a single goal, but, you know, a goal right after that, even though it's at even strength, to me is good enough. What a play by Talusti. Oh, the net's right there. The net was right there. All right, send it back down low. Yeah. The spin around move was not necessary, Kudrwinski, but I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. We got to watch those sticks. We almost took a penalty. We got that 1-2-2. Boguniecki's out there, and he has it. Nice turnover. If he windmills. Oh, whoever swooped in and stole that, I had a deke done, baby. That was a good play by the Coyotes' defense. They're going to just dump this thing in. I'm feeling great. We got that. This is just the first period of play. It feels like it's been longer than that. No way. No way. Bogues missed the net. Ekblad pokes it back in. We got to go hunt this puck down. We got to have that tenacity. Boguniecki. Oh, man. Rebound there again off of Burke. Rebound control has been a problem for this goaltender. Hartman, we crash into the net and free it from the pegs. That actually bailed us out. That gets us a face-off. So, we just need to get this thing right into the first intermission. I think we got a D zone. No, we got a neutral zone face-off. That's even better. And if we win the face-off, it really doesn't matter. We win it, and then we can just send it up the rink. It might matter, actually. It may matter. It may matter. Oh! Oh! It may matter. Perry shoots it, creates a rebound we could not score on. It has been all Flames. You got to credit that man right there, number one, in the net for the Coyotes. That's the entire reason this isn't like a 4 or 5-1 blowout. That first goal to lead the game off, though, was an absolute beauty. We've had a couple of breakdowns ourselves, but, man, as that period chugged along, so did the legs of the Calgary Flames. It is this goal by Aaron Ekblad that leads the way to a 3-1 advantage. We didn't outshoot them as heavily as I would have thought, especially with a 5-minute major power play. We did not as heavily outshoot them as I thought. We outshot them 13-9. But there was a lot of clears on the 5-minute major. We took our sweet time trying to set plays up on the power play as well. You know, I like to be patient with a good power play. But sometimes, man, you just waste your time trying to make plays. And, of course, they were so aggressive, forcing the issue by putting pressure on whoever had the puck. They were just hounds on that puck carrier on that power play. What a move by Smith, because Riley Smith was put in a tough spot on that pass. We'll play this. Simon Luff is helping us out. Simon Luff just avoided the puck entirely. He neglected to play that puck there. Perry down low across for Sagan. Blocker save. Again, another huge save by Burke. Keep this at a 2-goal deficit. Sagan could have very easily had a goal on that play. He could very easily have another one here. He's been bumped off the puck. He tried to power charge it toward Burke and toward the net. We saw what a force he was in the series against Columbus and the breakaway opportunities that he had in that series. Sagan could not play it. That deflected, and to our good graces, it didn't go into the net. Bodker, a blocker save. We got to fling this out of the zone. Right to Hanowski. Hanowski's going to play it offside. There's no reason that he shouldn't have played that onside. He should have had the puck before the blue line. Now it's the other goaltender's turn. Peter Mrazek coming through in big ways now. This was not an easy play because Ekblad didn't play this particularly well. He did give his goaltender the shot, I guess. That walk in front play, they can just walk it right in front, get a goal. We need to be on the point, on the guy that has the puck right there on the point. We need to get in his face. Make that a tough shot. Take away the shooting lane. Who's forechecking? Who's the F1 on this forecheck? Who's the first man in? So now the play swings to the weak side, and we need a forechecker on the other weak side. So they keep trying to swing the puck back on the opposite side of the rink. We need a forechecker there at all times. We've given them a free play right down the middle of the rink. Just not defended well by Laxo. Had a game to forget so far, if you ask me. He's had a few too many mistakes in this one. Karan chasing down his man. Harris poked off the puck. Karan at center. Flips it off the glass and in. He might even be able to get his own chance, but no. Pietrangelo plays it with his hand to his stick. He skates it across. Peter Mrazek bailed out by Laxo. Oh my God. Freaking AI goaltenders, man. Why? Of all the times to play the puck, why there? Holmberg puts one on. That's not going to test Mrazek too much. That, in fact, helps Peter Mrazek, who hasn't been all too busy in this game. Gets him involved in this one. Being able to see that puck. Hartman on the wing. He just chips it in to the right of Peter Mrazek. It goes behind the Flames net. Laxo bumped in a big way by Bodker. It's a legal check by Bodker. Blocked away by Rasmus Ristolainen, who had that with the block on that chance. Back to the point. Gormley, pad save. Put into the left corner by Peter Mrazek. We're going to saucer this along. It's a little behind Hanowski. Left there for Calvert. Calvert is shrugged. Oh my God, it's so sloppy, man. If we could hold on to the puck for more than 2 seconds, you want to talk about sloppy. The Flames are going to touch for an icing against the Coyotes. We just can't hold on to the puck for more than 2 seconds on those offensive zone possessions. That wasn't too trying of a save, if you ask me. Peter Mrazek may disagree. There's your shot totals for the period. That's the problem for us. We're not getting anything. We're letting them take over the period now. We're not getting much of anything going. So, like I said, we can't hold on to it for long enough to get a high enough quality chance. And there's another giveaway. Again, they play it back to center. We do have the advantage on the scoreboard. I want the shot on the goal. That'll miss. Oh, God, the player switching sucks. I could have easily had Talusti a good few more seconds earlier than we did. Kudrwinski playing it back to the point. Out of the air. Luff to his stick. He tried to get it to his stick. Coyotes possessed now. Simon Luff chips it along the glass, and it is played out at center by Rundblad. We can basically play that way for the rest of the game. I don't feel that we have to. I don't feel that we have to necessarily worry about our offensive chances. We can kind of sit back for the rest of this game. The Coyotes are the ones chasing it right now. Oh, Sagan, and that's my problem with this game right now. You had another missed opportunity there. Sagan could have held on to that puck. He could have gotten a shot away. Could have had a one-timer. And the Coyotes have dumped it in again and elected to go on a change. That's wide of the net by Perry. I'm not sure what the intent was. If it was just to get it in deep into the zone on that. Down low, Perry couldn't get it. He was tied up. Sagan has it. Now this is Calgary Flames hockey. There's a rebound. We got to pounce on him. A fourth goal for me in this game puts it away. It puts this game to bed. I know that's a little bit cocky, but I do believe that. We want to get the puck, man. We're having a tough time getting the puck. I just don't know why we're not deciding to get the puck. Obey my commands and get me to my puck back. That's your puck. They stole it off of you. Now go get it back. Folks, it couldn't get the puck to him. Another icing. We're letting it go, and we do. We get icing. That was cheap. I'll be honest. That was cheap, but any advantage I can get. An icing, I'll take it. Hey, you're the one that made the pass. Don't look at me. I can feel my brain's mental fatigue for this game really kicking in. It just... And some people may disagree. Some people may disagree, but I feel that the commentary has not been up to par for particularly for this Game 3. I'm just running out of ideas. Trying to narrate what I see going on the ice right now and also have a genuine reaction to whatever happens. I feel like that's the basic that I can do. That was a wonder booming hit by Aaron Ekblad on the zone entry. That'll trickle to Holmberg. We got a penalty. It's interference. It happened well away from the puck. I saw it in the slot area. Aaron Ekblad, it could be worse. He could have taken a major penalty. So I'll more than happily try to kill off a minor. Now, I'll say this. Kill off a minor. Kill off a minor penalty. I'll say this. If they score on this power play, they're within one all of a sudden. It changes the whole dynamic of the game. And they are threatening to do that right now. Holmberg with a good chance. The best chance the Coyotes have had in quite some time. We see that a couple of players are mixing it up in front of Peter Mrazek. They just can't seem to break through right now. They had that backdoor goal. That is their lone goal of the game. They have not been around it since then. I'm going to end up regretting mentioning that because they're probably going to score right here. Don't go chasing these guys. Good play by Riley Smith. He was interrupted by the defenseman. That did not allow him to get a breakaway on that. He made his own he created his own bounce. He didn't get his opportunity. He creates his own bounce again. He's going to get his opportunity here. He will not score. Oh my goodness. The net has been jarred free. I mean, Riley Smith was checked into the crossbar. Don't tell me he went face first. Oh, man, that overhead camera view of that was impeccable. I feel for you. I mean, if you're not getting up and at least rubbing your head in some way after that play, I mean, what a brutal check on Riley Smith. That's what he gets for creating his own breakaway. If you skate that in like that, I mean, I'm telling you, I will take it right to you physically speaking. We talk about creating our own bounces. Now Sagan has his own bounce and opportunity. If you're the Phoenix goaltender, if you're Burke at this point, I mean, you got to be just looking at your team. You're giving them the death stare right now. Like, what are you guys doing? We're on the power play, and you're giving up these breakaways. And an icing on the power play. They ice it on the power play. We pushed these guys back. We got these guys on their heels. That was a good attempt, actually. That was actually not a bad try. 5-hole. Burke just had it sealed all down low. He had the whole lower part of the ice covered off. Mr. Brightside in the arena. I appreciate you. Calgary, Saddle Dome, DJ. You're a beast. An absolute legend. Working the music here in the arena. Save, rebound, we'll do the face-off. I'm more than happy to, especially coming off of a kill. You know, don't face-wash my teammate. I gotta be very careful here. I'm gonna take a penalty. Oh man, they're trying to mix it up. This game is not going Phoenix's way. That was a good time for a controller disconnect, though. That really was. And due to the controller disconnection, I found out that shots are even at 18 apiece. The score is not. It's a 3-1 lead for Calgary right now. Block it. Go up there. Block it. Mrazek. That'll be a time for a face-off. Anytime it ends up in the blue paint like that, I'm so scared. No. No. You should go to the penalty box right now, Hansel. We should be on the man advantage. We got the lead. We got all the momentum in this game. Don't go taking momentum away from yourself by accepting a fight or trying to stir it up. Give these guys a potential power play. We just got to eat it. It's a tough thing to do in a game when another team is physically trying to impose their will on you, even especially after the whistle. They're trying to just get under your skin. You just got to eat it, man. Now, if we were trailing, that would be different. I'd just be trying to stir it up as much as possible. But you can understand what the Coyotes are doing and what they're trying to do, why they're trying to do it. It was a bad giveaway by Caron. I was hoping someone would be there to receive that pass. They should be dumping this in. They do not. A heady play up to Colborne. It creates a breakaway, or not a breakaway, but a good chance on the net. They get a second one after the fact. Ekblad just stopped behind the net. I see the breakout risky for Kudrwinski. That was a suicide pass in waiting. Hard pass for Kudrwinski. He's onside. Dropped off. Polino's going to skate into this thing, and he skated into a crowd of Coyotes players. This is the momentum has gone back and forth between these two teams. It seems like it's swinging in the favor of the Coyotes at the moment. They just haven't had a really good possession to show for it yet. Yeah, I do. I mean, oh my God, Ekblad blocked that as he was sprawled on the ice. Yep, this is not going our way right now. Kudrwinski lost it again. Big save, Mrazek. That's the horn. We get out of the period because we just couldn't get the puck out of our own zone. The period could not have ended soon enough for the Calgary Flames getting away with one on that entire sequence. How we did not get scored on is beyond me. How we haven't scored a fourth goal in this game as well is beyond me. Lock it down. It's got to be locked down low for the third period. That's all that I have to say about the rest of this one. So since that controller disconnected with that scrum in front of the net, we haven't generated an actual shot on the goal. The Coyotes have generated 6. They're up to 24 shots now. And you can see how carried away. You can just see how carried away it got at the end of the period there. And we are going to be offside, so we just cannot get any momentum going. Might be time to dump the puck in and try to establish the forecheck. I think it's time to start trying. We can't even dump the puck in. I was going to say it's going to be time to start experimenting with that. Yep, that's what I want to see. Get the puck on the net. Aaron Ekblad might have an answer. He has the last goal in this game, so maybe he can break through again. Multi-goal night for Aaron Ekblad incoming. Good play. Faxa read that like a picture book. You're not going to break that out so easily. Not against me. Cross-corner dump in. Blum is the man trying to retrieve. He chops at it. First time I've done one of those in a while. Oh, boy. Picked up by Calvert. Oh, could you imagine the trickery if we were onside? It got passed into the net by Calvert. It will not count for anything. There's no room against the Coyotes. And they haven't even gone to their 1-3-1. Are they the team that ran the 1-3-1 the last time we played them in the playoffs? Didn't they run the 1-3-1? And I was talking about how to beat a 1-3-1 in that series. It's been all Coyotes since the second period of play. It really has been. We haven't done much of anything shooting-wise. We just need a shot. I'm taking one just to take one. Back to Perry. Perry to Ekblad. Stolen out of the air by Burke. Ekblad's been all over it in this game. He's got another good shot in an attempt at putting a puck back in the net. Got a different pairing on the ice this time, and Kudrowinski to take the face-off. He does not win it. Oh, I had that covered off on the forecheck. So too much spacing for the defense. We're giving the forwards too much space to break that puck in there. I'm going to fling this. Oh, on the tape. On the tape, and you've been dangled for a moment anyway. The beautiful thing for me as a Flames is we're not chasing the game right now. They are chasing the game, and we have all the ability to play however we want to. We can just play relaxed. We don't have to force anything. We can take shots wherever we want to take shots from. And I mean, if that's not a penalty, I should be egregious over that. I should be outraged that I did not get a power play out of that. I guarantee you, if I did the same thing, I'd be getting called for a penalty. 2 minutes in the box for roughing after the whistle. Well, that's what you get for trying to stir things up after the whistle. You get a big body check on the zone entry. Nice intercept. Oh, Faxa, you got to come down low and help out defensively. That's where you got to be. See what he did? He supported the play defensively. He got the puck. He got rewarded for it. We just can't dangle, man. I don't know what's happened to us, but we've lost the ability to dangle. Not that everything is about dangling, but a lot of times deking in this game is a good way to create open space for yourself. Even if you're not trying to just score a highlight reel goal, you can certainly create a lot of space for yourself by dangling. Case in point on that play. Now, this has just got to be simplified and dumped in. You see what happens when you dump it in? You temporarily retrieve it. And then you knock it down on the breakout. And then you retrieve it again. And then you go across the rink to turn it over. Sloppy play. Man, it's been a sloppy game for the Flames. However, we are at large and in charge right now. It's a good thing we have this big lead to rely on in Game 3 here. Perry stopping up. Down low for Sagan. Smith dropped off. The nets come off. Okay. That was some good passing, though. You may notice something about me and my game, my strategy, and my gameplay. I like to pull up a lot, let one of my teammates go steaming in deep into the zone, and then I pull up with whoever brings the puck across the blue line. Oh, deflection off the post, and just send him the puck. Basically a high to low play instead of a low to high. Oh, man, they almost got in trouble with that one. Their goaltender went for a poke check and missed. If we had someone on that puck, we would have scored. We're so slow to the puck right now. Twisted back toward the point, kept in. Deflection in front of Mrazek. Underneath you. Underneath you, buddy. There you go. Good cover. And now I'm going to give you a couple of whacks, and I'm skating away from this. I bet that hurt. Right on the hand. I got away with it. See, now, that's fair. If you're not going to call it on their team, don't call it on my team either when I start mixing it up after the whistle. Before the next face-off. That was a lazy play, by the way, on that clear. Kind of a lazy clear. They got a good quality point shot out of it. Created a rebound. Now behind everybody. Oh my God, the sloppiness of this team right now. Drop back to. Oh my God, that was supposed to be drop back to the point. He chipped it off the boards and it went behind him. Toward the middle of the ice, that is. Not behind him to the point, but toward the middle of the rink. Way to be on that, Ekblad. That was good defending. Karan is not going to be the first man to it. Hansel will be. Hansel will absorb the contact. Forecheck is really doing a good job trying to separate puck from man. We are just grinding this game down. We are. We're going to put this game in. We're going to put this third period in a grinder. Go back door. Go back door. Go back to. Oh my God. In front. Hanowski should have had the puck. Clefbaum's going to defend the left side zone entry. Hartman's going to have no choice. He flips it in. Got to be ready. Draw. Oh, give him the puck. He didn't even have to earn that. He didn't even have to throw a body check to earn that turnover. We just gave it to him. Dolphin has deflected it home. And that all started because we dropped it between our legs to whoever came in on the forecheck. I believe it was Hartman. They got that goal, but it's an unearned goal. They did not earn that goal. We gave it to them. I mean, handed it on a silver platter. So I talked about playing lazy for the rest of this game and grinding this game out. We got to be on the offensive again. We have to be on the offensive. They got a good deflection goal in there. Holmberg is wide, and that puck is wide. Oh, now we got to wake up. Wake up, Flames. Wake up. Well, I thought Sagan was starting us off nicely. Some good moves. Again, nothing to the interior is coming easy for the Flames. Harris shooting. The next goal for the Coyotes, another goal, would tie the game at 3. Might I remind you of the situation at hand here? We're getting a replay of probably a Burke. No, it's Peter Mrazek. It's the opposite goaltender. Yeah, he's had some brilliant saves in this game. He really has. He's not at fault for the last goal. That was that lazy play where they threw it back in from the blue line. I'm not sure. This is the save he just made, right? Yeah, that's the save that he just made. Prepare yourselves. These guys, prepare your buttholes. These guys are going to have a big push here late in this period. They got nothing to lose except for the game itself and, of course, the series. There it is. There's the opportunity that they were looking for. We've been sitting back for the rest of this game. Ryan Kudrwinski, get me something, man. Give me something. A shot on goal is fine. I need one of these lines for this team to go out there and grind it out. Find something offensively. Make these guys work for it. Don't hand them the puck. I got this with Toulouse. I got it. Don't worry. All right, Toulouse. Board played. We couldn't escape that. Saucer pass into just about no man's land for Foligno. Good play by Foligno. Good hustle. He's got good heart. Oh, walking out, Foligno. Caron, Foligno. All right. I talked about the rebounds and the rebound control of Burke. We got to have someone standing up front. Foligno be all over that. Pulley dumps it in for the Coyotes. They have no choice but to get it back in deep. So they get it 200 feet away. But that breakout right off the bench to Smith, and I mean in time. Could have had a more perfectly timed pass off of that line change. God, the backdoor play is just not there. Pulley had a good intercept. Nope, not so fast. Riley Smith, that's yours to skate into. That's still yours to skate into. Pulley dumping it in a second consecutive shift. He's got to go on a change at this point, certainly. He has to. He's been out there for... You gotta be kidding me! I'm sitting you for the rest of the night, Clef Bomb. I am sitting you for the rest of the night. Oh, the game has absolutely slapped me in the nutsack. Yeah, I'm done with Clef Bomb. I sat him. He's gone for the rest of the night. Clef Bomb, you're done. I mean, I took him out of all the defensive lines, out of the defensive pairs. He's sitting for the rest of the night. I don't even care if this goes to overtime. That's not acceptable. An own goal is just not acceptable, man. I think we've already seen these replays. I'm pissed. I'm heated. That comeback should not have even been a thing for the Coyotes. All right, I'm on the full. I want the full push. I want a full push for offense. Full push for offense. Nope, Simon Love, you prevail. You prevail, buddy. You prevail. I mean, he's... Oh! What the hell? The net was wide freaking open! The net was wide open. How did we not win the game right there? What a charge put into by Aaron Ekblad. Oh, I'm back into a game now. I'm really into a game. Let's go. Riley Smith. Windmill move. Or that deke works too. Oh, controller disconnecting at that time. This is an almighty game from hell. Oh my goodness. The game from freaking hell. Skate into it, Laxo. Skate into it. Skate into it. Pull back. Pull yourself back. Laxo, walk in the blue. Walk in middle. Shot blocked. Of course it would be. Send it to the middle. Faxa denied. Oh, you're going to piss me off, game. You're going to piss me off. Controller's going to piss me off. Faxa on the back check. We're so slow. Oh my God, we have been slow. We've been behind the 8 ball in this game for a while. Great support on the breakout by Radek Faxa. Radek Faxa windmilling through middle ice. Okay, Laxo is absolutely decked. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We just can't find any room for the middle through the middle of the ice. The Coyotes have actually adjusted really well. I hate to say it. I do. I hate to say it. Sticks on the ice, gentlemen. Blum, do not put it in your own net. We've done that once already, buddy. You will be sent for the rest of the night too. Of course, the night would be over if you did that at this point. Sagan. Yes! Sagan! The captain! Flames lead 4-3. This game, sayonara. Boom, baby. Picked them short side. That makes up for Clef Bomb's little goofy ass mistake. You can definitely sit on the bench and you don't even cheer. Don't even cheer. I know you're a double agent now, Clef Bomb. I know your ways. Oh, man, Tyler Seguin, what a series he's been having too, by the way. Oh, yeah. Toulouse. If you're gonna do it, you gotta windmill, baby. Whack the stick out of your hand. Yeah, eat that one. Eat that one, Ekblad. Send him. Yes. Luff. The stick lift. Oh my God, handling in front of the net. Given on the wing. It's Foligno. Pulls. Fires. I don't care. We win. The net was empty, dude. All you had to do was hit it. We send the fans home happy with a regulation win, as it should be. I was about to have raging conniption fits in this one. If a third consecutive game went to overtime off of some goofy bullshit. But it doesn't. We avoid overtime. We win a game in regulation. The game tried. It certainly tried. We have a 3-0 series advantage over the Coyotes. This was a division winner. This is a stacked decor for the Coyotes. And they just cannot hang with the defending Stanley Cup champions. What a tilt, though. This was a great back-and-forth affair. It wasn't quite back and forth. The comeback effort is denied by the stick of Tyler Seguin. Did Edmonton get it? Let's pay attention. Even series at 2. Way to go, Oilers. We got to pay attention. Let's look at the scoring summary. So, Edmonton wins 2-1 in overtime to tie the series at 2. What happened in the previous game? They lost 5-3. to drop it 2-1 in that series. They lost 4-2 to even the series up 1-1, and they won game 1 3-1.